Hey guys, welcome to Abby's Auras, or welcome back if you've been here before. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Okay guys, so today's video is all about 3 things that we agreed to before we even came into this body, this earth and our life basically. So I do apologise about the light on my glasses, but I have to keep my glasses on today. I've had a little bit of a headache, so I apologise for that, but let's get straight into the video. So number 1, I didn't used to like this one. It used to bug me when people said it because I was like, why would I choose this? Honestly, why would we choose anything that we kind of have been through on this planet? But let's not go on a rant. So number 1 is you choose your own parents before you get here. So I never really understood this. I kind of always thought, well, I would choose a really easy life, like, you know, I'd be rich, I'd be floating on my little like sunbed in the ocean or in the pool, and I would be on the beach, and I wouldn't have chose this life. But then as I've grown in my spiritual journey, I realised, yeah, you don't choose it for what you want, you choose it for what the life that you have to learn lessons and to become a better person. So I get it now. But basically, yeah, so you choose your parents because you they both have something that you can learn from, and you know, they both have something that will enable you to learn your lessons, what you've already asked for, to kind of complete your mission on Earth. It sounds a bit out there, this video, but just bear with. So basically it's easier if I give an example of my life. So I have been told by many different mediums and card readers and just readings in general, and just spiritual people, that I was here. I am the one in my family that is breaking some, I don't know how to say it. So basically I'm here to kind of break the mold and shake up some patterns, let's say, that has been happening in my family. And I had to be the one that just, you know, I thought I was brave enough to do it. So here I am, shaking up the family. So basically we're not in our human like mind when we agree to these kind of terms and conditions. We're in our purest sense, so we know how powerful we are, we know all of these amazing things we can do, and we put ourselves in this little human body. It doesn't really feel like we're you know, so powerful anymore. We feel very limited, but we're not making these decisions from a human limited belief mind frame. We are making them from a beautiful source of divine energy and knowing our true power and knowing our true self. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, we choose our parents so we can that's kind of where the lesson starts, and therefore you can go through life with their understandings, because they're obviously going to be the ones that are bringing us up, and therefore they're going to mold us into the beliefs that we kind of need to get over, or we need to break some kind of things in our family that are not serving us anymore. So I used to think, well, why would I choose it? Like, you know, this is hard for me to break the mold of our family. It feels like you get all the brunt of it, to be honest, when you're doing that. But it's fine. Now I understand a little bit more. So I had to come in and break it up, because it was so many generations and generations of the same thing, the same negative patterns, and my spiritual self felt like, okay, I can take on this challenge, and stopped it. So we basically are here, we are brought here to help us evolve in an amazing way, in whatever way that is, big or small. So I had a thought of when I was saying, you know, our parents are the one bringing us up, therefore we have seen them beliefs and them restrictions, so therefore that's how we kind of create our own limited beliefs, because of what our parents has taught us growing up or what we've seen. And you know, not that they've taught us any wrong, it's just that if their beliefs kind of go on to us because they're teaching us things. But for the people out there, you know, that not getting brought up by their parents, that maybe is your lesson too, to really learn from that and be like, okay, so you're breaking the mold from that. You're going to grow up and try and be the best parent you can ever be. So that's a little spin on that one, but let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is literally, it sounds a bit not really out there for you guys, because I'm sure a lot of my videos are like manifestation and stuff, so I'm sure that you will agree with this one. But it seems silly to say, but a lot of people genuinely, it takes a minute to get it. So forgetting who you really are and your true self, your powers and how amazing you really are, just forgetting all of that is part of what you actually agree to. Because if we didn't agree to forget, and then we wouldn't have this spiritual awakening, we wouldn't have we wouldn't really learn our life lessons, because we would already know our powers, and we need to really kind of sometimes struggle to be able to learn and grow from that. That's why in a lot of my other videos you do hear me saying about contrast a lot, because contrast teaches us how to be more resilient, and how to, you know, teaches us what we want in life and what we don't want in life. So contrast is very important. So we're sometimes put in this contrast in life and, you know, experience to be able to evolve and really grow and awaken to our true powers, because otherwise we wouldn't really see how we could learn from it. We would just be like, oh, that's just easy, you know. You wouldn't really be able to really communicate and really connect with the lessons. You wouldn't be able to authentically feel like you've learnt them lessons and feel connected. So I hope that makes sense. But you basically just agree to forget your true self, and then in order to go through a little bit of chaos and then awaken, and you have to kind of find your way back to yourself. So let's get on to number 3, and then it kind of goes with the last one, but to awaken to your true authentic self. So this one basically is just, we all have free will, but we have to try and find our way back to our true authentic self. Or a lot of people say that we have a purpose on this earth. I truly believe that, but people kind of exaggerate it. People kind of think that you have to be, you know, your true purpose is like fame, or your true purpose is to be a doctor. It really doesn't have to be that extreme. It can just be, my true authentic self is to make people smile, or my true authentic purpose is to give people hope. It really doesn't have to be this you know, extravagant thing. It can be the most simple thing, but it's just what you truly believe that it feels connected to you. So I feel very connected, and I didn't want to actually start a YouTube channel. It was just part of the thing I was doing at that time, and I did it because it felt like I needed to do it to be on what I was doing at the time, and it was just a way of stumbling across one of my complete passions now, and it's like, wow, I found my purpose with serving other people and really helping people go through what I went through, and it's pretty cool that I kind of stumbled across it. That's one part of it anyway. So really, it doesn't have to be this huge extravagant thing, but just waking up to your true authentic self and then learning about all of these amazing things that makes you feel connected to your true authentic self. So you don't have to, learn about healing. You don't have to learn about all these spiritual things. You just need to learn what makes you feel right, and you need to learn how to make yourself feel good with yourself rather than external things to make yourself feel good. So that's all about being your true authentic self, learning how to be feel happy and feel free and be able to be yourself around others without feeling like you're going to get judged. So honestly, the third one is just awakening, and on that journey you will find yourself, and every time I get to a next stage, I'm like, okay, it can't get any better than this. This is amazing. I feel so connected to myself, and then something happens and I'm like, okay, I feel so much more connected to myself. Surely it can't get any better than this. And there is crazy times within them bits, but it just keeps getting better and better, and I always just feel like I'm getting more and more connected to myself, and I truly believe that that is a part of what we agreed to. It's the journey, and it's just that journey back to our true authentic self, and that leads to our passion. So whatever your passion and your overall thing is that you're trying to achieve in life, then don't put pressure on yourself for it to be so out there. It can be the smallest thing, it can be the biggest thing. You can be famous, and that might be your overall thing, but it doesn't have to be. So they are the three things. Number one, we choose our parents. Number two, we choose to forget everything to be able to learn in the most authentic way. And number three, we choose to awaken, remember, and go on that journey to our authentic self, and to learn all of the lessons in between. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. This is on my new channel, so please make sure you subscribe below and hit that bell icon so you get notified on all of my amazing videos. And also, if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up so YouTube let more and more people see. I'm super excited about this new channel, so don't miss out and make sure you subscribe.